Hey guys, it's about 8:45 on Saturday morning and I've decided this weekend I'm going to do another detox type thing. I was curious about what a kidney detox slash cleanse consists of, and I was just reading about it online, and I realized that I should probably do one because under the list of reasons why you might want to do it, I had some of those things, which were like skin conditions, rashes, itchy skin, that kind of thing. I'll be writing definitely a blog about this, so if you want to check out some of the other reasons why you might want to do this, check out my blog, which I'll link down below. I looked for a specific kidney cleanse. I couldn't really find one. I found some that were in sort of things you had to buy into, like sort of like a Weight Watchers program when they would send you things. I also found ones that had some juices that you should probably drink, but they didn't really tell you how to go about it. And then I found a site where they had a recommended shopping list, so I went off of that. What I'm going to be doing is just having some juices with foods that they really recommend to like detox the kidney with, which are I think cucumbers, carrots, watermelons, lemons, and I think blueberries. I don't have all of those, so I'm just going to be picking and choosing from what I do have. Oh, and parsley. Now, that one site I told you about where I found a shopping list, it's pretty good. It's pretty comprehensive. There are just a few things I noticed they didn't include that are pretty common, which is chicken and red meat. Those are, I don't think, allowed. They want you to eat as organically and as cleanly as possible. So definitely no processed sugars, and they said to really, really avoid sodium, and no coffee. Now, some sites say no caffeine, and then some say just no coffee. I know I'm going to need caffeine in the middle of the day because I always start my day off with a cup of coffee, so I will probably have some loose leaf tea later on in the afternoon when I get sluggish. And what else did they say? I was surprised, like pretty much no dairy, but you can have coconut milk, almond milk, and that sort of thing. I will be checking back in over the course of the day, of course. That is my vlog and review style. Actually doing it for 3 days. They recommend if you do a kidney detox to do it for, well, any amount of time is good, but 7 days is optimal, I think, up to 30 days. But I just don't have the ingredients and probably the willpower to do it for so long. So I'm just going to start off with 3 days. So I'll check back in with you, probably more in the beginning because I'll be eating a lot of the same things, and I'll just be checking back in to report how I'm feeling and whether it makes a difference at all or not. I just decided I'm going to make some quinoa with honey and blackberries for breakfast, just like a fake oatmeal kind of thing. So I'm about to get started on that. Okay, while the quinoa is still warm, I'm gonna put, this is raw honey. If you've never seen it before, it's very creamy and solid, really. I'm gonna let that melt and then I'll mix it in. I have blackberries, like I said, these are fresh blackberries, and the red quinoa. And this is what the raw honey looks like, if you've never seen it. It's milder than regular honey. It's not as sweet. It's, yeah, the flavor is not as sharp either. I really like it, and yeah, it's supposed to be healthier for you. It's the only kind of honey that's supposedly allowed in this kidney diet thing. It's one of those superfoods, so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wait till this melts and then I'm gonna eat it. I have no idea how this is gonna taste. This is just something I came up with. It's like my version of oatmeal. It's actually pretty good. I think I put too much honey in it because it's a little bit too sweet, but it's actually really enjoyable, so. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that you have to drink half of your body weight in ounces every day of water, and just plain water, not like any of the juices that have the detoxification veggies in it or anything. Say you're 100 pounds, so you would have to drink 50 ounces of water, just plain water, while you're doing this detox. Hey guys, it's lunchtime and I'm just going to be making a salad. I have some cherry tomatoes, carrots, peppers of different kinds, onion, And I'm adding this to the mix, and then I'm going to be making my own sort of salad dressing because I cannot have a salad without salad dressing. Okay, I'm making my own salad dressing. Again, I'm using the raw honey. I used about a teaspoon of it, and then I'm going to add some lemon juice. Oops, there goes a seed. Maybe a lot of lemon juice here. Raw honey is just a little bit more difficult, or maybe a lot more difficult to work with than regular honey because it's so solid and you really have to get it in there. But I've mixed the two for the most part. I'm going to add a touch of olive oil. Whoops, that might be too much. I'm going to add some ground black pepper. Okay, so that's the final result. And this is my salad. I added black beans on top. There's white onions, peppers of all different colors, carrots, cabbage, and salad greens. Oh, and cherry tomatoes. And I'm just going to pour this over. And hopefully this will taste good. It is 3:20 in the afternoon right now, and can you tell I'm tired? I actually took a nap at about 11:40 this morning before lunch. I took about a 10-minute nap, and I thought that would help, but apparently it didn't really help that much because I'm tired again. And yeah, I was like falling asleep at the computer. So I'm gonna have some tea, some loose leaf tea, and that's about how I'm feeling right now. Okay, it's dinner time. I've got one of these salmon fillets that came from the freezer. So I've decided to mimic the Swedish and go for a salmon with dill and mustard. This mustard is from Trader Joe's, and I checked, and it's 4% of your daily, requirements for sodium. So it's not too bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but I do need some flavor, especially for these steamed veggies. I did sprinkle some black pepper over them, but I think I usually have more flavor than that, so hopefully the mustard will help. So this is my dinner, guys. Do you like my little kitty utensils? They're from IKEA. Dinner is done, but I'm finding that I'm still kind of hungry. So I'm gonna make not really a smoothie, more like a milkshake in the truest sense of the word, using some almond coconut milk and frozen banana and frozen fruits, berries. The milkshake is done. It actually has the consistency of a real like ice cream milkshake, but it tastes kind of weird. I used a mix of strawberry, cherry, raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry berry mix, like a frozen berry mix from Trader Joe's, and almond coconut milk mix with half a frozen banana, and it just tastes really nutty. It doesn't really taste like fruit at all. It just tastes like nuts and maybe a little bit of banana, maybe. So, I mean, it's not terrible, and hopefully this will fill me up. So, this is my dessert. Okay, you're gonna laugh, but it is 8:15 p.m. and I am in my bed. I took 2 naps and I had tea that one time. And yeah, I started getting sleepy at around 7 p.m. today. And I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of the night so I have enough energy to do it all over again tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to day 2. I'm having another lemon water right now. And as for how I'm feeling, I woke up hungry this morning, which is pretty unusual for me. So I don't know what that says. As for the vlogs today, or the checking in, I'm not going to be showing you so much of what I'm eating just because I plan on eating pretty much exactly the same foods as I did yesterday. But I will check in with how I feel, and if I eat anything different, I will let you know or show you. It's 10:55 a.m. and I didn't actually finish my breakfast that long ago, but I am really hungry again, so I'm just going to have myself a little baby apple here. It's lunchtime, and I remembered that I can eat whole wheat pasta, so I found this, which I've had this before, and it's not the best, but you know, it's probably going to taste really amazing considering what I've been eating lately. I can also have organic tomatoes or tomato sauce. So I have some organic diced tomatoes that I'm gonna mix in with this to use as sauce. I have a portobello mushroom. This is supposed to be 1.5 servings of pasta, maybe even more, but it doesn't look like that much to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just starving or something. Forgot to mention that I put some fresh basil in along with dried oregano and dried basil, and it really smelled like a pizzeria in here. But yeah, it tastes really good, especially with the fresh basil. I did not take a nap today. I'm really proud of myself. I did have black tea with some honey and almond milk, and I had a handful of almonds, and I just had 3 dates. This one, dried stuff, which I was kind of surprised was on the shopping list because it's so sweet. But I think it's partially what's keeping me awake right now because of the sugar content in it. It's given me like an energy boost. Okay, so this is gonna be my dinner. It's pretty much the same salad as yesterday. Got lettuce, or I don't know, salad greens of some sort, cabbage, which I actually read today is really good for detoxing. Black beans, onions, peppers, and tomatoes, and cracked black pepper. I don't know if I said that. Oh, carrots. And I'm gonna add some balsamic vinegar to it today. Oops, okay, that might be way too much. I'm feeling pretty good. It's 8 p.m. and I'm not in bed like I was last night, so that's a step forward. And I'm feeling really full compared to, well, not really full, but I feel like I ate more today, even though I kind of didn't really eat that much for dinner, so I don't know what that's all about. I guess I'll just check back in tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. I am just having my lemon water. For lunch, I'm planning to have the pasta, and then for dinner, I'll just have fish again. But I'll show you that. I probably won't show you lunch because it's the same old, same old. But I am gonna be making parsley water today and drinking it throughout the day. That's supposed to really help with detoxing too. And I'll show you that when I make it. I'm just having an apple. So I put a huge bunch of parsley into this pot with a little bit over 8 cups of water, and I roughly chopped the parsley up because I think it'll better release the nutrients. And I actually heard that, or I read that parsley water, boiling parsley in water is a better way to absorb the nutrients in your body than eating it. I brewed this for 40 minutes after the water boiled on low heat. And then this is what it looks like. I have a leftover grapefruit, so I'm doing a grapefruit olive oil thyme marinade here. It's based off of a McCormick recipe I found online that used orange, but I decided to try something different. And I'm just going to put my salmon fillet into this for half an hour and refrigerate it, and then I'm going to grill it along with some chunks of grapefruit and peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that. Okay, I'm totally improvising here, but I threw in the relish with onions, grapefruit, peppers, tomatoes, parsley, and then I kind of just sprinkled some paprika and ground black pepper on it. Oh, and I added some raw honey too. I'm going to put it in the oven in, 400-degree oven for I think 10 to 15 minutes. I just want to check in and say it's really good. The honey is really nice on it. It would have been nice if I had remembered to put some crushed red pepper when I was baking, but it's good. It's just about 8 p.m. now, and pretty much settling down for the night. Overall, today was really successful. I felt there wasn't any point where I felt tired, which was pretty amazing considering this is only my 3rd day off of caffeine. I didn't even, off of coffee because I had tea the last 2 days. I didn't even have tea today. I never felt tired. I felt like I had a lot of energy, in fact. It was just a really successful day, and hopefully I will see other signs of this having done something for me. But, just knowing that I feel more energetic is, I think, almost good enough for me in terms of what I wanted out of the kidney detox. And I think drinking the parsley water maybe helped a little bit. I don't know. I would advise starting it earlier just to see, how it makes you feel. So yeah, that's it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful or interesting in some way. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I will definitely post that link to the shopping list that I found online so you can see what ingredients or foods you can eat while you're doing something like this. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.